Hey guys, AJYT Abbott here, and welcome back to another review of Fear the Walking Dead. This is for episode 2 of Season 7. I've been absent from the channel recently due to getting 4 wisdom teeth pulled, but I am back. I mean, you'll hear some words slurring a little bit, and I do sound maybe just a tad bit different, but I am back to getting these reviews done. I still need to do episode 5, 6, 7, and 8 of Season 11 of The Walking Dead. I know, getting very behind. um, I was gonna review season 2 of World Beyond, but now that I'm so behind on, The Walking Dead, and I still have to get episode 3 of season 7 reviewed after this video, I'm just not gonna review season 2 by episode. I'll just review season 2 as a whole when it's over. Um, so yeah. I'm also gonna be reviewing Squid Game. That's the trend recently. But anyway, let's get into the episode. So Morgan and Grace embark on a journey throughout the nuclear wasteland, apocalypse, walker infested area thing, whatever you want to call this giant predicament we've found ourselves in, with these characters. Um, the episode starts off with Grace going to look for food. She finds these two strangers. They ruin the food for Grace. Grace is in a very dark place. Of course, last season, 612, in Dreams, she lost Athena. She lost her daughter, her baby, and of course that has scarred her, and she doesn't want to live anymore. She literally is shouting out into the wasteland, "I don't want to be here," you know? And it's sad to hear that, because Grace has become one of my most favorite characters, just due to how strong she is and how she perseveres through all of the dark things that have happened to her in the past few seasons. And Karen David delivers a fantastic performance in this episode, right along there with Lenny James as Morgan, of course. And yeah, we get to see basically a nuclear apocalypse road trip, until it gets interrupted when Grace's tape for Athena starts playing, which brings up problems. Grace tries to kind of sacrifice herself for Morgan and the baby Mo, which is Rachel's baby. If you remember from season 6, episode 16, the finale, Morgan and Grace recovered baby Mo from Rufus and Rachel as a walker. But yeah, baby Mo is safe and sound now. And Grace, she's like, you need to go. I'm holding you back. But Morgan's not gonna give up. That's when the two strangers that Grace runs into earlier in the episode comes in, and we get kind of a look into how other people that were closer to the blast are being affected by the radiation. We already saw how Dakota got fucking annihilated from that, and I can't wait to share with you guys what happens with John and June in episode 3 later on. Maybe tomorrow I'll do that review. But we get to see what these people be, and I believe I forget what the husband's name is, but they got messed up. Okay, I haven't been able to find any images of it, but they are basically like the ghouls from Fallout 4, like Hancock from Good Neighbor. If you've played Fallout 4 before, um, they look exactly like them. Their nose is all messed up. Their skin, it's all bloody, and they have bandages all over their face. Excuse me. And Morgan's like, we need to get the fuck out of here, because the radiation, they're only allowed to be out there for 6 hours. Baby Mo cannot be exposed to all that. Morgan and Grace will literally lay down their lives to make sure this baby is okay. Which comes to a point where Grace actually has to kill the husband because he tries strangling the baby because they believe it's theirs. They didn't get to say goodbye to their baby. Morgan actually ends up shooting the Walker baby later on. They have it in a suitcase, so It's a really, really dark narrative we're going through with this one. And speaking of Morgan shooting, there is someone that's following Morgan. Um, and we see Morgan shoot them a few times, and they seem to be down. And then when he looks back, they're going away in their car. That person actually is revealed at the end of the episode to be the twin brother of Emil, the bounty hunter from season 6, episode 1. That's an insane twist. I can't wait to see where they're going with that. I do see in episode 4 the previews for that and some images as well. He is going to have a run-in with our favorite trucker, Sarah. So I can't wait to see with that, who's of course played by the awesome Mo Collins. I can't wait to see that episode for Sarah and also the confrontation between those two characters. But B, the other woman, the wife that's bandaged, she's having a hard time saying goodbye to her child. That's why they were, being weird about, oh, this is my baby and all. And I like how they're humanizing a lot of characters to make it, make you understand. It's like, this is a rough world they are living in. It was already tough with the zombie apocalypse, but now we have a nuclear apocalypse on top of it. Ah, man, can't even imagine that. And the emotional turmoil that Grace is going through. Morgan tells her at the beginning of the episode when he leaves the submarine to go look for food that Grace could sing to Mo, baby Mo. And Grace doesn't do it then. She's literally like, I can't do it. And she turns on a radio for him. Sorry. Her. Her. But later on, Grace does muster up the courage and the strength to sing to Mo. And it soothes Mo, which was a great scene. I really did like that. She sings in dreams, of course, so it just ties that whole thing back together. Of course, this isn't healing Grace 100%. Grace is not 100% like, oh, I'm ready to be a mother. Like, no, it's gonna be difficult. She's gonna have to ease into it. She has Morgan there for support, so she'll be fine. But it was a step in the right direction, for sure. So they leave the bandaged woman, because she's on the verge of death anyway. They head back to the submarine. And motherfucking Howard is there. Which Howard is basically, I heard this from Trev Chan's channel. He's a Walking Dead YouTuber. Howard is basically Strand's butler, and I agree with him on that. He's basically going out, doing whatever he can, doing the dirty work, and I love it. This character is awesome. He kind of reminds me of like Simon from The Walking Dead, Negan's right-hand man, only I'm pretty sure Howard isn't going to turn against Strand. He seems full Strand. He seems fully ascended to that higher plane of just selfishness that Strand has, and he holds everybody to. But Howard actually takes some of Morgan and Grace's supplies. He does offer Grace and the baby a spot in the tower, but Morgan tries to get baby Mo to go with Howard. Like, fuck no. I'm sorry. Rachel did not die so that prick could take her. I mean, no, it's not even up for discussion. And Grace makes that point as well, and she says, no, we're both staying here. We fought fucking hard as shit to be here today and previous days, because I'm pretty sure they've been underground for at least like 70 days, because that's how many days June and John Doe were nearly in their bunker. I'll just say that right now. But yeah, Morgan's like, man, we need to let them take the baby, and Grace is like, fuck no. She shuts that shit down. I'm glad she did, because we don't need baby Mo being raised by Victor Strand of all people. Not even around him. We just don't need that. Oh man, what a fucked up child that would be. But in all honesty, really awesome episode. It was directed by Michael Satrazemis. They even have a nice happy ending where, baby Mo, she's crawling. This is after Howard leaves, by the way. because they turn him down. But he does let them know that Victor is alive, which I loved. I love that. Morgan's shock of it all. But they do have a nice moment where Baby Mo has her first crawl, and through that crawl they find a mat and they move it, and there's a secret area in the floor that has a bunch of canned goods. Super, super good way to end the episode because we needed a win this episode. Jesus Christ, we really did. But yeah, let me know what you guys thought of the episode down below. This is my favorite episode of the season so far. That'll change with episode 3 because I love that one even more now. But yeah, just let me know who's your favorite character on the show, who do you think's gonna die, anything like that. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Thanks for bearing with me during this time. Goodbye.